this is Liam Mulcahy. I'm from Roanoke, Virginia, in the United States of America, and I do not own an electric kettle.
Hello and welcome to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike, and here are some boys, Tony and Liam. What is happening there in the place where you are?
Alright, Dirty Mike, what's the crack with you?
It's raining.
Raining?
Yeah.
Like from the sky?
Yeah.
No, from the ground.
Well, it feels like that sometimes because it goes really
it hits
hard
so
and then
hard,
it comes
yeah.
back up and then
Splashes
it's like,
back
wow,
up.
how was that happening?
I hate when I'm wearing my trousers and
see the
they're
difference.
splashing back
Why?
up.
It's like that.
Backsplash.
Splashy.
I can tell already this is going to be a great episode. Right, well, we had a little intro from, sorry, a cat just put his paw under the door, and I didn't know there was a cat in the house, and I thought I was in a horror movie.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
What kind of cat? Like a tiger?
Cheshire cat.
Like Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes.
A tiger?
Tiger, yeah.
There's a tiger
Like
in your house, Mike. And you're
Like
so
Hobbs. I'm so
He's
calm.
a
That's how
little
chilled
one.
out a kind of guy I
A
am.
little one, like.
That's what, you know, when they changed my medication, they obviously picked the right one this time because I'm chilled out about this whole situation.
calm. I think they might have
Tigers
overdone
can't.
it, to be honest.
Tigers can't open doors.
No, but they're adorable.
Oh, cute.
So go on, what were you saying about the audio there? Huh?
What
was
was
I
I
talking
saying?
about?
Jesus.
Saying about
It's about your man with the kettle.
Liam Mulcahy. Doesn't have one.
Liam Mulcahy, thank you very much for your little intro. So, there's definitely no kettles in America, is there, lads?
How would he say his name, huh? If it's American, I bet you're like, you cakey? Oh, Jesus Christ. Just spat all over. All over the
man,
laptop
that's a lot of spit. And you somehow made this.
We are having technical difficulties
There is.
with me trying to be an American.
Liam,
See,
can
that's
you,
easy as it looks, boys.
you might need to get that laptop tested for COVID now.
You need to get tested for more than COVID.
Whoa, alright. What if I do this? Yeah,
Ebola, like?
got it.
Right,
Yeah. But it was very nice of him to send it in, so we probably shouldn't be slagging off how he says his own name.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, no.
That's his own
That's a
name,
bit
that's how he
far,
says it. Like.
That's a bit far.
I'm not slagging him off.
No, I didn't
I
say
didn't
you
do
were.
it.
Maybe Tony might have, but I didn't.
I didn't do it.
That's just not how
Tony-
I would have said his name.
Listen here now.
Tony, are you an American racist?
Don't race bait me now, come on. Don't be race baiting.
Don't race me.
Mike, are you a bit of an American racist?
No, I love Americans. Love them.
Oh,
They're
American biased.
All of
Like all Americans.
all of them. Even the serial killers on death row love them.
Wow.
Yeah, mad for him.
That's
Wow.
marvelous.
Wow.
You're not dead yet, Mike.
Okay, so, is this where you should do the 5-star question of the week?
We should?
Is this where I do it? Like, is this the point? 'Cause I've kind of
Yeah,
forgotten.
around there.
All right,
Somewhere around here. Like sometimes we have a little bit more back and forth, but you can do it now, it's a.
Yeah, I'm good
Oh,
to
do you want
go.
some more
I'm ready
back
for
and
the
forth?
question.
I'm pumped up.
Come on, Cruella de Vil.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come
For some
on.
reason.
so
Why
the
not?
5. Shut up.
What? Just fucking ask the question, cunt.
So the 5-star question of the week on iTunes is brought to you by giving us a 5-star review on iTunes. So I had a little look at the iTunes in a few different countries this morning, and in every country we seem to have had one 5-star review, but no like comment.
Sick. That's good though.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like that's good, but can you leave a comment, please?
Yeah, yeah. If you feel like it.
Go onto
we
iTunes,
can take
leave
the
a 5-star review, say something nice about my hair, because I'm quite sensitive about it.
Am I right? Okay, alright.
I'm balding. That's the joke.
Yeah.
So, just for those of you who
See, a lot of people actually think that you're a cartoon character, Mike, because that's the only way they've
do
seen
they?
you. Yeah, a lot of people think that. People that came like maybe 7 episodes in and didn't follow the social media back when we used to take pictures of ourselves with weird things of the week, they genuinely believe that you're a cartoon character. And we're figments of your imagination, like the Life of Pi.
Yeah.
Oh, Life of Pi. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just want to clear that up, that you're not actually a cartoon character, and me and Tony, we do exist.
Well, it's news to me.
Yeah. So I'm here to tell Tony that as well.
Mm-hmm. So go on with your question there.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up before we went any further, before we went too far and couldn't come back.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Are we? Okay.
What's this? Oh, that was a nice little sniffer there. I'll leave that in.
Did you like when I cleared my nose there?
Jesus Christ, just leave that in. Please stop doing that.
I hope you do. So, lads, boys. No, this is a serious question. This is actually probably going to be the toughest 5-star question of the week we've ever had.
On iTunes.
So, I'm going to give you on iTunes until the end of the episode to answer this.
Oh.
So you don't have to rush it. Just think about it. Think about it all episode, right? But it's important for me. And I'll be annoyed if you answer too quickly. Which of your ears is your favorite?
My left.
So we'll get back to that later on.
The front.
Should we just get into it?
Final frontier.
Yeah, final frontier.
Way.
Yeah, let's get into it. No, but definitely my left. Go on anyway.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to hearing from Tony later on in the episode.
I might tell you again later if there's a space for it.
You should.
Yeah, it'll be my left again though, because I'll have no doubts about it.
Right, lads. We're sponsored once again by FunkyLikeAMonkey.com.
Funky like a monkey.
So this is the segment every week where I ask you to pick a voice for me to do this reading.
Oh yeah. Stephen Hawkins.
That's offensive.
To who?
Well,
he's dead.
He's a computer, basically. Like
He's a dead computer, Mike. He's no better than my laptop when I was a kid.
It's a defense. It's offensive to fucking disabled people, to be honest.
I can't do it.
What? Why is it offensive? Like, that's just how he sounded. Just get Siri to do it.
Very distinctive.
He didn't sound like that at all.
He's very distinctive. Very distinctive voice.
Yeah.
FunkyLikeAMonkey.com.
Maybe it is a bit offensive.
Come on, pick another voice. Pick a less offensive voice, and not Helen Keller, like someone with. Not that I only want someone with no disabilities. I'm not racist against disabled
Christina
people.
Aguilera.
That's a very good one, Tom.
FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. Funky like a monkey,
baby.
In a bottle, baby. They have loads of cool stuff for your house, and make sure when you buy the stuff that your house isn't dirty. They sell cool stuff for your wall, including the steampunk gear, ornament, and some tiger heads. So it's interesting that we were talking about tigers earlier on in this episode, baby.
No, Christina Aguilera's #1 hit.
Tiger on the Wall, classic.
I'm a tiger on a
You
wall.
can find that single on Funky Like a Monkey.
Spotify or wherever you find your impressions.
Yeah, and if you want a discount code, 10%, type in Big Mike Pod. 20%, Dirty Mics.
No. First one, real. Second one,
First
no.
one's real. The second one actually makes them look like they're stingy now, Tony, because you keep asking for a better discount.
I'm waiting for the day that someone said, I tried Dirty Mics and it doesn't work.
Actually, if you try any combination of Dirty Mike, it actually adds on 10%.
You should do that.
Yeah. So yeah, so they've got really cool stuff in. They've got some new stuff. They had a little, you might have seen before, a little selection of toy soldiers.
Yeah, they were cool.
Kind of fake toy soldiers. There's 8 of them now, 8 different ones. So that's cool. You build a little army. And
Tony will have notebooks to kick around for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember.
Do you have any kick around notebooks?
So what's your favourite thing this week on FunkyLikeAMonkey.com, lads? Baby.
I like the monkey in the tire swing.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a happy boy.
Yeah. He's nice for the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Or your bathroom, whatever. I'm not going to judge.
Or your bedroom. Or your granny's house.
Or toilet.
Yeah.
Or the attic in a box.
Yeah.
Just fucking buy it, you cunts. No, he is good. He makes me happy to look at him.
What about, did you see the silver stag bottle top?
Yeah.
Now?
You'd be one fancy boy with that, wouldn't you?
Going hunting. Bring the stag bottle top.
You go hunting and bring back a resin tiger head. That's what you do, Tony. The stag bottle top is just nothing to do with that.
Well, no, it's while you're going hunting for you know.
Luckily, you don't have to hunt. All you have to do is go to FunkyLikeAMonkey.com and use Big Mike Pod in the promo code area to save 10%.
That's called bargain hunting. Was that good, boys? Did I do a funny?
Did I do a funny?
I'd say there's going to be a lot of editing in what we've done so far.
0. Man, this is all on the fly.
Shit. Would you rather? Would you rather live in a Game of Thrones world?
Oh.
Or live in lockdown for 10 years?
Oh. Jeez. They're pretty good to come against each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones world or live in lockdown for 10 years?
I'm fucking so sick of this lockdown now, though.
Has it not been 10 years?
Feels like it. Do the fucking 2 years count already? Like,
am I in one of those self-deprivation tanks?
Yeah, is he in one of those?
Yeah.
What? He is?
Yeah.
We weren't expecting
that.
that.
You are. You are. All along, this has been a hallucination.
Oh, man, that would be fucking treat if I found out that was real.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Like, if you just were like, whoa, what the fuck? I don't think I'd freak out too much. I'd just be like,
Cool.
All right.
But, like, and then, what has passed? Like 2 days, 3 days?
I think I'd do it again.
Jump back in for another fucking year and a half of lockdown.
Not a year and a half of lockdown, but it could be something different then. You know what I mean?
Imagine this is where your brain went. Imagine, like,
That's what I mean. It'd be fucking. I don't think it'd be that bad.
But imagine the last year and a half is what your brain did to you. Like, that's fucking terrible.
It'd be like Inception or something.
Yeah, it'd be fucking. Actually, yeah. If it was only like a week had passed or something, it'd be.
It's a bit.
So you wanna?
Because you have a lot more knowledge. But it's only a week. But then you always had that knowledge, obviously.
Then again, if it was a lot worse, you wouldn't be able to get out from it. You know?
But we wouldn't have a podcast, lads.
That'd be alright. We'd start it and we'd know how to, we'd know how to do it right.
Let's do it this way this time.
The first few episodes wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
So something topical in the news. This is a new segment I'm calling Something Topical in the News. Did you see that they had a big nightclub night in Liverpool with no social distancing and no masks?
I did, yeah.
Now, obviously, it's shit that they had to get tested first, but still,
they went and had how messy that was.
Yeah, very messy. What's so weird about that is, like, you'd go in and it'd just be like before, you'd just be talking to people, like dancing, whatever, drinking away. And then you'd walk outside the door and you're back in COVID world,
But I imagine the amount of people having the same conversation. Oh, this mad. Yeah, we get it. Like,
would you actually even chat to people properly? Or would it just be like...
everyone just be doing the same thing. Oh, can't touch it. Oh, can't go near. No, we can't.
That's what people said to me on night outs anyway. So, yeah, but it's weird, like, getting into a taxi afterwards, you have to pull out the mask,
Yeah.
assuming people get taxis, I don't really know.
Do they still have to wear the masks when they go outside?
Yeah, I imagine so.
They're not just like immune.
Yeah.
Liverpool? Oh, that's where is that where the bar is?
It was
Downtown Mike's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Liverpool, even funnier.
So that's where they had the night out. Was in Countdown Mike's New Year's Eve bar. Where it was New Year's Eve 2019 every night.
That year. What? So about the
Yeah.
Should go on with the show.
What you were thinking there? What were you thinking?
I don't know.
No,
It's gone. It's gone.
It's alright. It's okay. It'll come back. Maybe. Maybe not. Man, this is your own fucking imagination. You can't even think.
Yeah.
But like Game of Thrones world then. Do you know?
Yeah. Like, that wasn't a great ending, was it? So,
Do you want to hear I have a segment called Things That Were Topical in the News This Week?
Or 2 weeks ago, potentially.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, a week and a bit ago.
Yeah. Like last weekend, probably.
Around last weekend or just before.
We're banking them.
We're not banking them.
Oh, yeah, because we've got another 2 to do today. So the next 2 you'll hear.
Oh, we're banking them after this, yeah.
The 2nd of May.
Oh, yeah, this new segment can't carry on for the next 2 weeks.
That's what I was going to say, dog.
All right, G. So.
Don't even sweat it, Holmes.
This is, we can't laugh now because this is horrible. But
I'm definitely laughing.
Okay. We'll see that. Do you know Roz in, not in Frasier, but in Game of Thrones?
No.
She was a sex worker, mostly in season 1, but then she was in quite a lot of it. She, do you remember her? Red hair? She was in Winterfell and then she worked for Littlefinger.
Did she get killed?
No, a spoiler alert, I think Joffrey does kill her.
Right. With the crossbow?
With a crossbow, yeah.
Yeah, I do remember.
The actress who played her says that Marilyn Manson sexually abused her. So, are you going to laugh, Liam?
I promise to laugh.
I
promise to laugh.
I actually just watched Marilyn Manson acting there the other day.
Acting like not like a pervert?
That's exactly what went through my head when I was watching him act. I was like, you dirty bastard.
What was he acting in?
Acting like he isn't a rapist.
Ah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he plays a neo-Nazi in Sons of Anarchy.
Man, I swear wish I didn't
Did
say
someone say neo-Nazi? Right, so that was Susie Soccer, whose character is racist Nazi now.
She's Marilyn Manson's girlfriend.
She is not.
She is.
He wouldn't return her calls. Right.
Okay. Why did you bring that up, Mike? Just because we were talking about Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, and I did the news segment a minute ago.
Oh, so yeah, that probably wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth telling that horrible story. I just would have left it out. I would have left out that story. This is all Tony's imagination, though, so I'm kind of annoyed at Tony more than you, Mike.
Oh, Tony, what are you thinking up?
You know what I mean? In that kind of way.
Because they used to blame everything on Marilyn Manson, and people said, oh, come on, he's just normal. No, he's not. Apparently, he's a fucking...
What's his name? Marcus Wright?
Is it?
I don't know.
Marcus wrong, if you ask me.
I don't think it is, but I'm going to call him.
I think he's a cunt, and I don't care if that's libelous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so...
10 years of lockdown. Sure, we could still be doing 10 years of lockdown, you never know.
Do you think so? It does seem like it's winding down.
It does, yeah, but sure, look. Not that kind of way.
I don't think it will be another time.
No,
I think
of course
if
not.
we're not out in another... I said by February next year, if we're not out, I'm fucking kicking off, so...
That's it, is it? Yeah. What are you going to do then? Start burning down Parliament?
Yeah. Yeah, kicking off.
2022 Easter Rising.
Yeah.
So...
And Game of Thrones, you said I could be like one of the Lannisters or one of the...
Just a barman. Just a fella who works in a bar. Which at least you'd have a job again. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'd only make my way up, as usual.
You would not?
As usual.
You haven't done it in this world? And you had all the education at your fingertips.
You know,
It is the same.
back to
You
my-
had
Not the
better,
same though, Mike. No.
you had better
go
opportunities
back to my
in this world.
animalistic nature. You know,
He's got way better opportunities in that world, I think. Because he's got his knowledge from this world.
Tony, you could have been a fucking doctor and you wasted it.
I could have been in Game of Thrones. Who wouldn't know that?
That'd be easy.
And anyone
Yeah.
could be a doctor.
Here's some snake oil.
That'd be so easy.
Mm.
Your voice changes. Your doctor voice
Yeah,
is
my
very
doctor
cute.
voice is good, isn't it?
Sounds like an 80-year-old Tony.
Here's some porcupine.
It sounds like a spooky pumpkin.
No, I think he would have way better opportunities in Game of Thrones world than you would here.
Yeah.
Because you've taken all your knowledge from this life and you go in there. They don't know shit, like.
Yeah.
Or
just-
you don't know anything about their world.
So what?
I'd just go kill
You're-
them all.
Fool.
Making petro bombs.
Yeah,
They definitely didn't know how to do that.
exactly.
Okay, here's a question.
Selling petroleum jelly.
Something we never mentioned in the first two rounds. What if you woke up in Game of Thrones world, right? How long would you take to realize it was the Game of Thrones world?
Mic drop.
Phone drop.
Yeah, like obviously you're gonna realize that it's that it's a medieval kind of world pretty much straight away. But how long until you realize it is Game of Thrones?
Probably about 10 minutes. That's all anyone talks about is the fucking throne and all this fucking shit, like. Peasants and everything, like, that's all they talk about, like.
Well, you don't know that.
Yeah, you see, is the wall and the White Walkers, that's all anyone talks about, man.
Well, the second
No,
someone talks about the
people
White
don't
Walkers.
believe in the White Walkers. No one talks about the fucking White Walkers.
Well, they would now, they've happened, like, it's happened. What are we going, back into season 1?
I think that was it. That's what we said originally.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
People are talking.
Yeah,
Talking
but you'd
about-
hear about Lannisters, or you'd hear about someone, the Hound, or
So once you heard about the Lannisters, you would
Winterfell,
realize, shit,
the North.
Game of Thrones world.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like,
You'd hear something, and you go, "Hang on a second now." I imagine if we went back to Game of Thrones world, and they're like, "Oh, national lockdown, it's a pandemic."
I reckon there was constantly one, but they didn't care. People just dying on the streets and they didn't give a shit.
That was like the plague. No, they
Yeah.
had like a thing called Dance of Death. They called it. So people went out and just like danced and stuff the old style, like didn't give a shit. Cause,
Yeah?
because they were sick of lockdown.
I heard that's what they did in Liverpool.
There was a dancing plague as well, wasn't it? In
What, where you
Germany.
just couldn't stop.
I think
Yeah.
that's what we're. Oh yeah. That's ridiculous. Dancing plague, like
Yeah.
it's just outrageous. That's the most
See
ridiculous thing I've
that
ever heard. in my life.
You
girl.
don't believe it happened?
No, of course not true.
Seeing the
Why?
dancing
What a
play.
dancing plague!
Yeah.
Everyone couldn't stop dancing.
Yeah.
It's just not true. Like people probably did it, but it wasn't real. Like
Yeah, but what caused it then?
fucking
But
stupid
now
people.
I don't know.
they just call that a flash mob
You know
now.
what I mean? Like, it's like people going to church and getting all gibberish tongued and everything. Like
Yeah, that's...
full of shit. Like it's just.
Yeah, but that's usually like one person gets that. But this was
libelous.
whole villages and shit.
Yeah, but
like.
there's places in Africa and people are like slamming bricks over their head thinking they're possessed and stuff. But
Yeah,
it's
lads,
not real,
it's
like.
a fucking flash mob.
It's not
that's
a
all
flash
it
mob,
is.
Mike.
It is.
It's not, mate.
I've seen what
Dark Tourist. Dark Tourist does a thing with like
Yeah.
Dark Tourist.
is it worth watching?
It's very good. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, they do a thing in Africa where like people are like smashing blocks over their head and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
stabbing people and stuff just because they think they're possessed. Full of shite.
But I watched American Horror Story Asylum yesterday, and there was the doctor didn't believe that the guy was possessed, but he was possessed. So how do you explain that?
Yeah.
How do you explain that? That's actually tough, man. I'd like to leave that up to the writers of American Horror Story to explain. They could write in on a postcard what they meant by that.
And opposed.
So
Yeah.
I watched American Horror Story, right? Back in the day, a few seasons, and I started not to like it, so I stopped watching it. Started watching it again, thought I'll watch it all the way through, and then I was like, season 1's interesting. It's kind of, I didn't quite remember this bit. Oh, I wonder. I'll go on Google because I can't like spoiler it for myself because I've already watched it before. So I'll Google like what exactly is happening here, and fucking spoilers for the whole series.
I'm watching Sons of Anarchy. I did that to myself. There's like 10 things that you don't know about Sons of Anarchy. And it started off pretty cool. Like, they talk about how it's a representation of Hamlet, which I didn't know. And then the next paragraph is what happens in the second last season. It's like the biggest thing that happens in the whole story. It's the first line. I was like, oh my God.
Well, if it's supposed to be like Hamlet, then I'm guessing someone's ghost comes back.
Ooh.
I'm not that far into it yet, is it?
Someone's ghost comes back, and the doctor doesn't believe them.
Well, Mike, he's not gonna spoiler it for himself by reading Hamlet at this stage of his life, is he?
Yeah.
So you've just done that.
You never read Hamlet?
No,
Neither of us have, and
I wouldn't read
safely.
I wouldn't read that.
Neither right.
That English shite.
Got a Shakespeare degree though.
Stuff.
Got a Shakespeare degree though. It's not Old English actually.
Yeah.
What is it?
Definitely Old English.
Pig English.
No, like kind of. I think.
So it's New English.
Yeah, some people credit Shakespeare with kind of like creating a lot of the words we use now.
Yeah.
Being one of the.
I wish we didn't use any of them. I wish we were still here speaking Irish, even though I don't know much Irish, but I'd somehow communicate with you boys.
Would you rather? Here's a question: would you actually rather only speak Irish?
Not only
English?
Speak Irish. No, sure. I would rather Irish was my first language, and I was fluent in English. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer that as well.
Oh, but that's saying you have two languages. That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd probably find it easier to learn other languages.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm saying you can speak Irish and as much English as you can speak Irish now.
No, I'm saying don't you try and restrict me like that. I'm saying Irish would be my first language and English easier to learn. I would have learned it because everyone would have learned it because we would have known. Oh, even if we want to go to England, we have to speak this language. Irish, we knew. Oh, once I leave here, no one even speaks it here, so I won't bother. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no way you can compare learning Irish to learning English. Like,
no, but I was just asking.
Is there anywhere else
would you rather
speak, like, not in Ireland? Is there like a section in the world where someone speaks Irish? No,
I don't think so. There could be like Gaelic schools somewhere in America or Australia or something, but I don't even think so.
Because I think in Patagonia there's a thing with Welsh, isn't there? I speak just as much Welsh as the country of Wales.
Really?
In Patagonia, yeah. Just a little bit less, but yeah, it's a little tiny section.
That's mad.
And it's funny because half of Wales don't speak Welsh.
Well, that's why there's just as much, like, you know what I mean? It's fucking like 0.3% or something, probably. I think Wales is 1.3 or something. But.
Ryan Giggs grew up speaking Welsh.
Did he? He's a bollocks.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, then he
back in the news.
Then he ruined his family.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was he?
He was, yeah, for sexual assault.
Oh, and not on his sister-in-law, like.
No, it's probably her daughter or something. Dickhead.
He's such a cunt.
His dad's from Sierra Leone, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Unless I just made that up, which is like also possible.
Speaking of Sierra Leone, Kanye West's video for Diamonds from Sierra Leone was filmed here in Prague. Found that out yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's try and get back to Game of Thrones with doing this. So Kanye West embarrassed Taylor Swift at some award show years ago, right?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, I think, was friends with Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran was in Game of Thrones. We did it, guys. We solved the puzzle.
Yeah, if I saw Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones, though, I'd probably poison him.
And he has red hair also.
I'd say, and now I'm in Ed Sheeran's party.
Lil Dicky, Chris Brown, Brown University. Who went to Brown University? Shakira. Who did I think
did
Tony meant when he said Christina Aguilera? Shakira.
Who would have been an easier impression to do? Shakira.
Exactly. That's why I thought it was her he meant.
Just because his tiger is small and humble doesn't mean they don't have a bigger one.
I would rather live in the Game of Thrones world.
Yeah, I'd definitely go live in a bit of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I'm already eyeing up that throne, like.
kind of out of nowhere, just both agreed that they would rather live in the Game of Thrones world.
Yeah, mine.
But let us know. Sorry, I was about to say let us know, but let us know on iTunes with a 5-star review, please, what you would rather.
Yeah. Let us know on iTunes, 5-star review, how much you want to see me in the throne.
Imagine if we have a 5-star review that just says not at all.
That's fine.
I'll be okay with
We'll read that out.
Would you rather never go out on New Year's Eve?
Just to remind the people at home, these are still being pulled from the pillowcase.
They're a pillowcase, that's why I'm so slow. Or always wear random colours. And do you know what that one is, lads? That's from the very first question.
Baby blue.
Is that the very first question?
Yeah.
Wow, I knew it was the first episode. I didn't know it was the first question.
So that is never go out on New Year's Eve again, or always... I've written always wear random colours, but what it was is that when you put on an item of clothing, it would just be a random colour.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so you'd always wear mismatching things.
Not always, no. You're wrong again.
Okay.
But it could, you said it could all be baby blue one day.
Yeah, it could go nicely together.
Yeah.
I don't wear yellow, though.
You might have
You
to,
will.
Ton.
No.
Looks like you're never going out on New Year's Eve then, Tone.
I don't know, well...
But just the socks could be yellow every day.
But I just wouldn't wear the socks on.
So these are both ones that Liam picked and I agreed with him on. So Tony didn't want either of these.
You didn't want either
This
of these?
seems to happen quite a lot.
Tony would rather never eat chocolate and always wear face paint. Even though he had a problem with face paint from the very first fucking episode.
Yeah, but you gotta be good at something, like, practice makes perfect, you know?
You're not good at it, and you'd never get good at it. That's what you told us, Tony.
I know, but, you know... Man can dream, Mike. Man can dream.
Exactly.
What do you dream?
Yeah.
What do you
Without
dream
dreams,
about?
we only have sleep, Mike.
Exactly. And what good is
Without
sleeping
sleep, we're
if you're
fair
not?
tired.
Hmm?
And without sleep, we're fair tired.
Really tired. Like, oh.
Oh, remember that sleepy episode we had?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We've got 2 more to record. Remember? We got 2 more after this one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what,
2
right?
more to record.
We should do this one real high energy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
This is too much. What you got there, Ton? You got fizzy sherbets? He's got a cider, so I'm getting a beer. Hold on to your hats, folks. Hold on to your hats.
It's 11 o'clock in Prague right now.
11 in the morning. Why not?
Yeah, in the morning, by the way.
So I'm just grabbing a beer for everyone at home. Well, not for everyone at home, just to let everyone home.
Yeah. Everyone at home now. So, right.
Just for himself, the prick.
Random colours.
Right.
Cheers.
Yeah. Or never go out on New Year's Eve again.
To be fair, New Year's Eve is a bit of a joke, like, if you're not wearing random colours.
No, you're being silly, Tony.
You can always wear random colours, that's the thing. Well, kind of random, like. Not as random as they would be if you picked this choice, though.
Random colours would be real shit if you're going for, like, a football match or, like, your favourite team or something. Like, shit, I don't want to wear this colour. It's the other team.
That could easily happen.
The difference between random colours, I suppose, is and true random colours and random colours you'd pick. If you were picking random colours, you'd be putting on like a blue, a green, a pink, a yellow, wouldn't you? But if it was truly random colours, you're gonna end up with like a dark blue and a light blue, probably.
Yeah.
Often enough.
I imagine it would be very irregular for you to have the same colour. The exact same colour. Like the spectrum's big enough that wouldn't happen so often.
It's one of these things, if you were trying to pick random colours, you'd be trying to pick colours as far away from each other as possible. But if it was true random colours, it would literally be like, it could be similar colours.
But see, when I'm thinking of me picking true random colours, I'm thinking like, I would have 20 pairs of everything, different colours, right? In a wardrobe, and then you get someone to put them in an order, and you just pick numbers. So you're not actually picking the colours to go with each other or not to go with each other. You're just picking one of these 20 colours for anything. It could be all the same when you pick the numbers, you know?
Oh, that's how you'd
Pick random colours for myself if I thought
if you were picking them
about how to do it, yeah. That's because you wouldn't ever pick like it couldn't be random enough. No, I know what you mean. Like
Every time I put on a jumper, let's say I take it off and I put it back on because I'm cold. Does it change?
It's the same color for the whole day.
For the day. Okay.
It's for 24 hours or for 12 hours?
Till you take it off to go to bed.
Okay, because otherwise, you could be just
if you stay up all night, it doesn't change.
Like a chameleon.
What about when you wake up to go to the loo? Are your jocks different colour? if you've timed it wrong, but are they different colour like than they were when you...
Tidy whities became brownie
no,
whities.
like you're,
I didn't mean that.
whatever you wear to bed is do you know what I mean? That's, let's say, classified as your pajamas. Whatever you're wearing to bed,
Yeah.
That goes a random color when you put it on, and then it stays the same color all night.
Oh, really?
Or if it's your jocks you've been wearing all day, then they're the same color as they were when you put them on that morning.
Right. So
you just wear
the
the
clean
same
jocks.
for a week.
yeah. Wait, that's what I was gonna say. So could you? Say you got like one day you got
If you wash any of your clothes, they get reset.
Yeah. No, I'm being a filthy bastard here when I'm talking about this.
Okay.
So you get like some nice blue trousers, right? And you're like, oh, I'd like a white shirt to go with that or whatever. So you can just keep wearing those blue trousers to bed until you get that white shirt on the day.
But you don't know what day it's going to be.
You don't.
Oh,
you don't. That's what I'm saying.
That's part of the fun. It'd be almost fun to do.
Yeah. Or, it'd be kind of funnier if you got the shirt and then you were waiting for the trousers. You just Donald ducking it to bed. But
Yeah. And white shirt as well. It's like, stay clean, you bastard. Donald ducking it. Donald. Oh, I got that now.
Is that a new verb?
Because
Look at that guy Donald ducking over there.
Yeah. He's got a little butt out.
little sailor hat and a
But
little sailor top.
But when he comes out of a shower,
Yeah.
He comes out of the shower, just wags his little butt.
no, he's wearing a towel around his waist.
Yeah, it's very funny, isn't it? Well, that's what you do, isn't it?
Not if you're a duck who shows his arse all the time.
I had plenty of ducks, and any time they went into my shower, they came out with a little towel.
You only wear the towel around your waist to stop the water that drips down, no?
No, it's to hide your modesty while
Is it?
you're getting dressed.
When you're walking out, yeah. When you walk out to hide your modesty, like. I don't
towel up anymore, to
I
be
don't
honest.
towel up at all. Like, give it just a old dab around the key areas, and you're grand.
I assume a lot of people, just like me, just bring your clothes into the shower with you.
Not into the
Or at least
shower
there-
now. Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
Into the bathroom near the shower, in a dry spot of the bathroom.
Generally, that's what I would do, yeah, and I dry myself off.
you
Not
don't
me.
need
I live in
to-
a fucking studio apartment. I just fucking... What? Like, just come out of the shower and walk
So-
to my wardrobe and put on my clothes.
Sorry, Liam, are you saying that you're recording from an actual studio right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
The
good.
lads
Mike.
are officially recording from a studio.
Yeah, thanks to everyone on Patreon for making this possible.
Thanks to Samantha Mumpa.
Mo and the Mumba.
Yeah, that one. Kylie Minogue.
Rachel Allen.
Doreen
Allen.
We've never mentioned those two before. Ever.
But and like,
Rachel McAdams.
yeah.
Idris Elba.
The maker of McCoy's Crisps.
Steven
Man
Seagal.
Crisps. Steven Seagal, Jason Seagal.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of the
Yeah.
whole time, and I was hoping that would happen right there, so
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Well, shout out to Rich Homie Kwan.
Find a way to make this entertaining now, lads.
What?
Find a way to make this entertaining, that it was worthwhile you do.
Entertaining.
Yeah, 'cause
We're
Thanks to
mentioning
Robbie Williams,
entertainers.
one of the greatest
Thanks to-
showmen of all time,
thanks to the entertainer toy shop in England.
that refused Mike a job back in the day.
They didn't actually refuse me. I had an interview. I didn't show up.
Oh, Mike refused them.
And I
And,
still refuse
is-
you.
So, Tony, they had like Joe, like it was kind of like a fun recruitment process they had. So you were supposed to go
shop
with like
Just to add something
it's toy shop for context, for clarity. So
for Tony.
it was it was a toy shop, and but like yeah. So the interview, they said bring something that reminds you of your childhood, something that reminds you of whatever, something that, and
Marilyn Manson.
me and Liam had lived in me and Liam had lived in Birmingham for about a week at that point, and we had moved over with half a suitcase each. We shared a suitcase on the way over. So I was going to bring in my DVDs that I had because that's the only thing I had that wasn't clothes. So I was just going to bring in my little case of DVDs and be like, yeah, these are my favorite DVDs.
You had some Toy Story stickers on it and stuff, though.
I did have some Toy Story stickers.
That's funny.
They would have been impressed with that, I reckon.
So everyone else was going to be bringing like their most meaningful thing, and all of my things were in a different country.
I've left my childhood behind.
Well, you could also say that. It's like, these are my favourite DVDs, but all my toys are at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how
it wouldn't. It was weird, actually, because like you wouldn't have... You know, now you'd be just, oh man, will you go up to the attic and take a picture of the box of wrestlers I have? That's... Back then, like, we didn't even have camera phones.
Yeah. Well, my mother did, actually. But I didn't have one to receive it on, you know. She was suave with the old flipperoo, the Samsung. Was it Samsung?
I don't know.
You know, the cool one everyone wanted.
Was it Samsung Razr? No. Wait.
There wasn't a Razr, though.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, it was like the more curvaceous one.
Samsung was going around back then, was it? It's usually back then it was Nokia and Motorola's.
Motorola. Throwback to Motorola. Anyone out there in podcast world?
Don't Motorola make
Motorola
something really
phones?
weird that you wouldn't expect as well?
No,
lads.
Nokia did, didn't it?
Like Motorola started off not even with phones or something.
No, that's not Nokia you're thinking of.
Is it?
Yeah, we did the quiz, remember? Nokia was like print and paper or something.
Print and paper, yeah. But Motorola, I think, has something really weird as well, like fucking space helmets or something.
Really?
That's mad, yeah.
So, lads, something that a lot of podcasts do is like make reference how much younger their listeners are to them. So, I bet half our listeners don't even remember Motorola.
Oh, yeah.
Motorola's still around.
Yeah, they don't remember a ton.
They don't even remember the way I remember it. You know, they're probably like in their 20s. Oh.
Yeah. I had a Vodafone brand phone. I don't even know if that was... Did you ever have a
Tesco Mobile?
When me and Liam moved to England, we got two phones for a tenner.
2 phones for a tenner, and there was a tenner credit each in them.
I remember those bad boys.
Sick.
How often do people want to buy more than one phone? Like, we just happen to both need a phone.
Yeah.
I actually
had no money.
I had one of them as well with a friend. Like
£5 each, like, it's nothing like...
With a friend.
But they were just like the smartphones were just starting to come around, weren't they? So they were just flagging off all the ones that weren't intelligent enough.
Yeah.
Never go out New Year's Eve. Do you care?
I don't care. I don't care about that one.
I suppose it'd be nice to have the option, but I don't care that much.
But I quite like the idea of random clothes every day. Because like you get to pick this like the style essentially. You know, you can have shorts or long trousers or a tunic or a fucking
toga.
Yeah, a toga or whatever. Like you can put on whatever you want. It's just the colour changes, right? So what if you wore just muumuus all the time?
The fuck is a muumuu?
It's like a long dress.
What?
It's like a dress. So it'd just be one colour, like.
Uh-huh.
Homer Simpson wore it in the episode where he worked from home. Pre-pandemic.
Oh, yeah, the little birdie that pressed the button for him.
Yeah, although do you know that wouldn't work
because that bird needs taking in any water.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah, like do you know? But like that's what I mean. I don't particularly mind if I can pick the style.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of nice for your pants sometimes as well. Like realistically, you wouldn't be wearing the same clothes all the time. So you probably just have about 5 different pairs of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just to wash
less clothes actually.
Mm-hmm. You could have 2 of everything and just wash them when you're not wearing them. Like, it's ideal.
Mm.
And
so
shoes then.
That's the problem for me.
The problem for me is...
stupid looking shoes, like clown shoes all of a sudden. Why are my shoes clown shoes? Why have they grown in size and I can't fit them in my feet?
Fuck off, they wouldn't be clown shoes. They'd just be one colour.
Yeah, but certain colours look bigger than other colours.
I was wearing tarmac coloured shoes the other day. I stood in the road. I thought I was the whole street.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Fucked with me.
Where'd you get them?
But Mike, can I ask you a question about so I've been doing a lot of painting recently.
Yeah.
Right? I get paint on my clothes. does the paint stay on it? You know.
Yeah.
And they stay the colours of the paint, obviously. They don't change with the clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can actually design your clothes as well?
You can't get paint on more than 50% of clothes.
No, I know. You wouldn't want that anyway. It'd be really heavy.
Right, lads. I need the toilet, so...
Cute. Right, so me and Tony will just chat amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you like painting?
Chatting away. Painting?
Yeah.
I'm not a big painter now. I'm too good at it.
Yeah.
I want to do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, give someone else a chance, Tony.
Yeah.
Is it? And do you paint portraits, or do you just paint walls, or do you paint murals, or like, because a lot of people are saying you and Banksy have never been seen together, so I'm just, I don't know what I'm touching on here, but I don't want to, if you don't want to talk about this, you don't have to talk about this.
And then the 16th chapel.
Yeah. What happened to the first 15, am I right?
I know, I did that, the 16th chapel.
Yeah? Where was that?
It's just down the road after the 15th.
Oh, okay. On the left.
Yeah, it's on the left.
I knew I looked familiar.
After the 15th and then past the 17th, believe it or not.
Yeah? It's also past the 17th.
It's past the 17th, so that's where it gets tricky. In the corner there.
And what's you painted that, the outside of it or the inside of it?
Just you're gonna know when you see it. You go, that's a definitely.
That's a tone.
Why not Willie painting?
Is that
Tony Andrew usually know.
Tony Andrew, why not Willie?
T.A. Willies.
T.A. Willies.
T.A. Willies.
T.A. Willies Painting Limited. Or SRO over here. Do you... But see, this is it mostly just block of colour you do, or do you do murals, or do you do, like, is it just what comes to you? Yeah. I thought you seem like that kind of guy that's just like, whatever.
Sometimes I'll start with a block and it'll turn into a octagon.
Yeah?
Octuplet. I don't know.
I can't think of any other shape. So sometimes it's just a block, but sometimes it's one of 8
babies. But I'll leave out this 8th one.
Yeah, no, it's one of them, but you don't know which one it is. And if you had 2 sets of those, the last one to be born would be the 16th.
Yeah. But see, the funny thing is, I've done it to 8 of the chapels. But they're all hidden around, you know what I mean?
So clever. I suppose that's what you call art, really, isn't it?
Isn't it? You know, that kind of way.
But the fact that you've never been seen together now is what's really stuck in my mind since someone said it to me the other day. And I was like, that's true, I've never seen them together.
Never seen them together. Sure, I've never seen Banksy together with anyone, in fairness. Now, you know?
See?
You know, that kind of way.
But I've seen you together with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So... there is a part of me that's like, oof, do you know? Mm-hmm. Is
this way or that way?
Exactly. And churches, like, who needs them anymore? You know, everything's online these days.
Exactly.
Everything's online these days.
I use lead paint as well.
Lead paint.
I did.
That's heavy.
Yeah. No, like LED paint. LED paint. Glow in the dark.
That's like a rave. Fucking amazing. That you just took the concept of lead paint and you were like, how do I flip this for the 21st century? LED paint.
So you walk in, it's like Jesus on mushrooms, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck. Man, honestly, I'm so glad I got to sit down and have this chat with you.
Right.
Because there's only so much
you wouldn't
that
know.
I can guess, you know?
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't have known that. Like, unless I had, like, asked you. Unless Mike hadn't, like... Here's the universe, okay? If Mike hadn't needed to go to the bathroom, which seems like it might be a number 2, but he is a slow peer, so I'm not sure.
Could be number 2. Could be sitting down when he pees.
I feel like he does. I don't know. I don't know if he does or he doesn't, but I feel like he does. I wouldn't have known that if he didn't just say, guys, I need to go to the toilet.
I need to let out my octuplets.
He definitely is pooing though, because he said I need to go to the toilet, not I need to pee.
Yeah, I always wonder when someone does that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that though, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, now I think I'm having the quickest shit of my life. Yeah.
No, because that could be quite a long pee as well. You got to get your head in the zone. You got to sit down. You got to think about it. You got to then release your thoughts, and then just let it flow. And sometimes that can be a process.
Yeah. And when you're having a drink somewhere, you're in a park, and you're like, okay, I got to head home, and then you're on the tram, or you're
it's always,
and it hits you, and it's like, oh my god, and then you go to the toilet when you get home, and it's like, if there was a world record for peeing, I'd be beating it. Like, I always think that. I was like, why isn't there, like, just a challenge that you can do?
Sometimes I just get tired. Like, in the morning, when I wake up in the morning, man, my pees last a good, solid 3 minutes straight.
Yeah?
3 minutes straight, easily.
That's
And
incredible.
I'm like, I can't even keep pushing. Like,
yeah, and it slows itself down, and then somehow
you gotta
there's
stop
more.
and then go again. Like, he's like, Jesus Christ. And then falling asleep again. I'm like, fucking gonna be late for work. Like,
standing there.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I know. The thing I often think about, like that.
I'm gonna do it in the bath one day. I don't have a bath, so I'm just gonna see if I can fill it up.
The stopper in, like.
Sup, dudes?
Oh, here he is.
Swimming pool. My local swimming hole.
Oh, here he is now.
It's crack.
Right, so lads, what are you going for?
Is that a good pee?
What are we
It
going
was a
for?
horrible poo.
No, we called
we
it. We
said
called
it.
it. Yeah.
This is all staying in, mate. This is gold. We've been
It's not
non-stop
gold.
chatting
Fuck
since
off.
you left.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll beep
don't
out
leave.
the bit where you said horrible poo, and I'll beep out that bit where I said it again.
Nando's.
Okay.
And I'll beep out that bit.
I had to be beeped somehow, man.
So, lads, have you decided?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with random colours.
Me too.
Okay. So, Tony and Liam both agreed that they would rather always wear random colours. But let us know by matching with me on Facebook Dating and giving me a message. What would you rather?
I was not ready for that.
Would you rather? Would you rather
Would you rather?
be one of the 100 people left fighting the zombies? Or if it was never Christmas again?
It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
No.
You're not going to have much of a Christmas though in Zombieland, are you?
Hang on a second. You can have a zombie in the corner decorated.
A dead one? Well, they're all dead. But...
No, you don't have to have a dead one. Just have it in the corner, like chain it up. Chain it up.
What's that in the corner?
Arms in the air, legs in the air, and just decorate it.
That seems a bit... I suppose, yeah, you're out to kill him anyway, so what's the harm in torture him?
Put presents underneath the zombie.
What if you peed on them? Can zombies pee?
No, I doubt it.
Not for as long as Tony, anyway.
If you think about it, they're eating all that brains and everything. They have to poop, like. That's a very good question.
Oh, you know.
That's a very good question.
I reckon they just shit walking. What do
But
they
they
care?
have to, like, nastily just poop and
Yeah.
all the time, like.
But do
Part horror movies don't put in.
Maybe they vomit the poo.
Intestines even work, though, do they?
But where's it go then? They just get fatter, like, just get wider? They don't digest?
I don't know, yeah. I don't know.
You know?
They got a shit, actually. Even zombies poo. That should be the kids' storybook. Not everybody poops. It should be even zombies poo.
Maybe they don't, like you say, and they just fill themselves up, but then they should be all lumpy.
Yeah.
Weirdly lumpy.
I think that zombies puke out the poo.
That could work as well. Every time they eat, they just start puking and eating and puking. That would make more sense as well.
So all zombies are bulimic
Yeah, basically. That's where it starts from.
from zombies.
So, no, bulimic starts zombies.
What do you mean? Oh, that's how...
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a
For,
mutation
for anyone listening who is bulimic, I'm sorry. It's a really tough thing that you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And
But
we're
also,
not
thanks for the zombies, guys.
Yeah.
and
No, we're not trying to make
the
little
trivialization of your condition is not representative or Big Mike or the Big Mike Corporation.
Yeah, we're not assholes, we're just jokers. So, I don't know.
I never have Christmas. I'm actually okay with never having Christmas.
Yeah, I know you are, you cunt.
Like, this... sorry, I don't want to... Just before we go any further, the amount of zombies you see in movies, right? They're not all getting enough brains for it them to like, sustain a diet.
Yeah,
like.
but we
They
said
don't need to.
they only have a tiny bit of brains. That's what we said before.
They don't need to.
They don't only have what?
Like one brain would do a load of zombies for months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're quite sparing with their food, which is okay.
They ration their brains. Yeah, they're.
But do you think zombies would be better for the world than we have been? I reckon so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they'd only be eating living things everywhere the whole time.
But they don't eat
Raw.
animals and stuff, do they?
I think we said they did.
They would, like anything living.
Yeah.
But
wouldn't they just eat
humans
flies
do that,
if so
Tony.
little brain
Still.
did them?
Quick zombies. Ugh. Terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying. Terrifying. I actually would. I always seen the movies are real slow, but ugh.
Have you ever watched the Darren Brown show? Is it Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where he fucking tricks the guy to thinking there's a zombie apocalypse.
And he's shooting. It's dead.
For anyone listening now, I think you can find it on YouTube, or if not, like maybe on All 4, and it's
All four.
it's one of the
dead.
best shows I've ever watched.
He's fucking loads
So
of good stuff,
fascinating.
man. He's loads of.
Yeah.
Have you seen one? where
I've
he
watched
gets-
nearly everything he's done.
Yeah, he gets people to push someone off a building, like.
Oh yeah.
Madness.
That's the push or whatever. it's called.
Madness.
Have
Yeah,
you?
he's so good.
Do you boys believe in his stuff? Do you believe that he has that control over people's minds, or do you believe that they're paid actors?
No, he does. Yeah.
I think he has that control over their
I
mind.
think he's completely manipulated people. It's not even like hypnotism anymore. Like the push and stuff.
he
is just
changes
complete
everything
utter
around him,
psychology.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's all actors. It's all actors around them, you know.
Yeah.
So they're not just reacting to what he's said; they're reacting to like everything around them.
I think it's complete utter psychology more than fucking hypnotism at
Yeah.
this stage.
The one where they rob a bank.
Yeah. Is it like he gets people to just hand him over his keys or like rob a TV from a place, like? But like a lot of things, he'd sit across from the people for like an hour or two before it's filmed, and he's just copying them. He'll spot someone from a thing and start copying them, and then try and do something himself. And if they start copying him, then he knows, okay, let's roll the camera.
That's the kind of person that...
This is exactly, stuff like that. So he goes over and then he'd be like, it's
Yeah,
really
he
funny.
does pick people that he knows are like easily controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows how fucking easily like led we are, doesn't it?
Imagine being him, but without a camera and just walking around Prague, like, or walking around
Anywhere
in Ireland, like you just be like, all right, cool, give me your wallet, keys, thank you. You know,
It is crazy to think that people can do that, like that someone's capable of doing that.
Have you ever? I've tried it before, where you look someone dead in the eyes and then you scratch your nose, and they nearly always scratch their nose.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, but nose is different. I think nose is a very scratchy thing. Like I know loads of people who would just do that.
Or touch your ear, or so, like there's things you, and I've kind of tested them out before, where like if you make eye contact with someone for long enough and then you just do something, they will probably do it as well.
Yeah. I watched this, I can't remember what it was, but it was this person just looking at this other person on a screen, and after not long, after like 4 or 5 minutes, they truly believed that was them. Like they felt empathy for that person, like completely knew what that person was feeling.
Like,
Yeah.
Another interesting show that you could watch instead of listening to this podcast is 100 Humans on Netflix. That's really good.
Oh yeah,
Did you
I
like
gave
that?
first
They
episode
do
a
that
go,
to
but I
experiment.
didn't really like it
didn't
myself. Now.
grab me.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't wait for more. I thought it was really good. What would you rather?
Zombie apocalypse. It'd be very cold.
Really?
It would be very cold.
Why?
Zombies are cold.
Are
They
they?
definitely would just let off a nice cold.
Yeah, because they're not warm-blooded. They're cold, aren't they?
They're not like fucking air conditioning units either.
No, but
Well,
they're
that
dead.
many
like-
would be dead. Like
We're thinking about
the
the city, you know? People bring up the temperature in the city a lot, like.
Yeah.
So if there was that many...
But you're going to be in
Cold
that,
bodies.
in like a little kind of, is it 1 acre or something? Maybe it's bigger
Yeah.
than that. Little,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
little kind of fake city.
Commune thing.
Commune. So you wouldn't be in the city.
Why not? Would it not be in the city?
No. It'd be like in the countryside,
I'd have a cow, a goat,
next to a forest, for some reason.
a cow and a goat.
What do you
Bag of
mean you'd
oats.
have a cow and a goat?
Well, I want goat's cheese and milk. Well, I can't have milk, but
You can't really have goat's cheese.
But for the rest of them, yeah, I can't have goat's cheese either. But for the rest of them,
Well, there's no animals there.
Oh.
look, if I find a cow and a goat,
If you find them, you can keep them down, but they're not there.
like it's democracy. Actually, it's not democracy. I'm a fascist. I run the place. Yeah.
You don't run the place, Tony. You're just one of 100.
Yeah, but one of 100, he could run the place.
He doesn't. There's a guy with guns.
What?
Well, I don't know.
Go
I'm just trying to make it so Tony can't decide he fucking is one of the Avengers again.
Tony fucking picks his own life.
Yeah.
Like, Tony rules his own world.
You don't put me down. Yeah.
Tony painted a fucking church and it's beautiful.
Yeah. 8 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know
actually?
about that because you were
LED paint.
peeping. You were doing something in the toilet. I'm not going to say what.
Weeping.
Right, so
never
Tony,
met
you want to live in a
New
zombie?
That's
You want to live in a zombie apocalypse?
Never go out New Year's.
That's not the other question, though. That's not the other option.
That was
Oh,
earlier.
Christmas. Christmas.
Never go out of Christmas.
Yeah, never go out at Christmas.
Never was Christmas. So you both said you'd rather it was never Christmas than be Santa from the Santa Claus.
Yeah, definitely that.
You both
Yeah.
said you'd
Stand
rather
by
be
that.
one of the 100 humans fighting against the zombies rather than living in Beijing. Fucking.
Oh, man, they were good days.
Yeah, sure, look.
We've said some offensive things in this podcast, but I think that could be the most offensive.
Not really. Fucking hell. No one from Beijing's ever going to listen to this anyway. They won't get past that firewall to
I
listen to
thought
this
you were
shit,
going to
like.
say
Yeah.
no one from Beijing wants to live in Beijing.
Potentially not. Like, who knows? Katie Malua knew one fact about there and made a fortune off it. That's crazy, isn't it?
So what? We had one.
Fortune?
Yeah. They're 9 million.
I'm going to check what her net worth is if I can, because I don't think she made a fortune.
Oh, she did okay.
Net worth.
Asian business, you know?
What's she worth, Mike?
Fucking hell. Well, according to celebritynetworth.com, which, like, I don't know if that's to be
Yeah.
trusted. She's 5'2". Oh, wait. Do you mean how much is she worth?
Yeah.
She was born on September 16th, 1984.
What's she worth?
And her profession is singer, guitarist, songwriter, artist, musician, and music artist.
Cool.
$20 million.
Yeah. Yeah, she made a fucking fortune. One fact she knew about Beijing. And, like, she was just like, you can't deny it.
Do you want to hear something fucked? What do you
What?
think her first name is?
Christina.
Yeah? You wouldn't think it was Katie? Like?
I thought it was KT. I thought her it was
No,
initials KT
that's-
Tunstall.
That's Katie.
Yeah, oh, I'm thinking of Katie Malua.
You thought that Katie Malua's name was Katie Tunstall.
I don't even know who Katie Malua is.
Oh, let's guess. Catherine.
Ketavan.
Ketavan. Yeah, you'd go
Yeah.
with Katie, wouldn't you?
That's not a real name.
So, she was born in USSR,
Yeah.
in what is now Georgia, and when she was 8, her family moved to Belfast. So she's kind of one of
Really?
us, yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she had anything to do with Ireland, like.
And then she moved to London.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
She said one
Right,
time
what
she
was
went to
you-
Limerick and it
Right,
was the
yeah.
best part of Ireland she ever
I'm
went
gonna
to.
go with zombies.
She had an album last year called Album Number 8.
Yeah.
I wonder was it
Chapel
a
number 8.
was it a fun project to work on?
Yeah, will I ask her? Will I ask her on Instagram? Oh, she's worth 20 million quid. She won't give a
Oh,
fuck about
ask her
mine,
on
is
Tinder.
she? Ask her on Facebook dating. I'm gonna go with...
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with zombies as well. I'll fight the cunts now, yeah. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, right? I think it'll be a bit of fun.
Tony and Liam really want Christmas now. So finally, never being Christmas again is gone. So it's Christmas every day, I think, is how that works. So,
Well, like, I was going to get
Christmas is too stressful.
It was going to get overvoted anyway, so.
So, I would have picked Never Christmas Again. Not that you're asking.
Christmas is too stressful, like.
You wouldn't have picked that.
I would have.
Not a
Rather than a
chance.
zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
Actually,
Christmas is way too stressful.
Boring.
But, Tony, what do you mean Christmas is too stressful? You picked for it to be Christmas again.
No, I didn't.
You had a chance to get rid of Christmas and you picked a zombie apocalypse so you could still have Christmas once a year.
No, because I'd prefer to live in the zombie apocalypse.
Fair enough.
You won't have to celebrate Christmas, Tony. You're the leader.
Yeah, I don't have to celebrate
You're the leader.
Christmas.
You're just like, no, it's just December 25th. It's nothing
I'll
big.
make up other days that are better.
Yeah, Tony, Cat.
My own society. Goat Day.
Goat
We all
day.
milk the goat.
Yeah. Here's the catch. There's no good.
Yeah.
Just milking Tony. What?
So,
Nah.
moving swiftly onwards, Tony and Liam both agreed that they would want to be one of the 100 humans that were left fighting against the zombies. But let us know by going on one of those old archive websites, finding my own Bebo page, and putting a brick on my wall. What would you rather? Right, Tony, it's your end segment, your last one.
Yeah, I'm
What
happy
is
to
it?
finish this one.
Tony shit news.
Tony shit news. For the date?
The date actually is not going to be the 10th because it was shite. I know it's shit news, but it's pretty bad. Like.
No way.
So the date's going to be
Tony.
the 9th, the day before.
Tony,
So
I'm
we're in
really
between.
sorry.
It drops on Friday in the Patreon, and then, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry about it. I'm going to stop
Tony, I'm
talking
sorry
about
for-
turn pages. So
For jacking your
I'm just
segment.
looking at this notebook and it looks like the scribblings of an absolute psychopath, a lot of it.
wouldn't be the first person to have told me that.
Just like, started writing something, no, that was shit. I started over here.
Tony,
It's incredible.
I can't
Maybe in a
believe that.
museum somewhere.
yeah, well, hang on.
Yeah, like this, and then nothing, and then a full page, and then that. It's incredible.
But it's still organised in
Yeah,
my head,
I know,
trust
yeah.
me. Like, yeah, it's funny.
Organised chaos.
Right, so it's the 9th of May. It's Tony's shit news, yeah? I don't know what the theme tune to Tony's shit news is, but
Shit
there you go.
news. Tony's.
None of us have
Shit
theme
news.
tunes because fucking
all
Liam
do.
wouldn't put them in.
This one's...
Fuck you, cunt.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I had it all lined up for what's your flavour, and mine comes with fuck it, what I can't even remember because it was not catchy. I
Brand
was going to
words.
put them in for all of us, but what's your flavour didn't even come up, so I fucking said, nah, do you know what? Fuck him.
I call it what's your flavour now, though, don't I?
Tony's shit news. It's time for it.
Hello, and today, no. We're going for the 9th of May, right?
This week.
So, on the 9th of May, do you all remember that little cloud that went over Europe? Do you remember that?
What?
The little tiny cloud.
What are you talking about now?
Tiny little cloud that everyone knew that went over Europe.
No.
Everyone was like, oh, look at that.
No.
Nah,
Are you talking about the fucking...
Yeah, exactly. The Icelandic,
fucking volcano?
the volcano ash thing. That was on the 9th of May, 2010.
Wow.
Okay.
That was
11 years ago.
11 years ago. It doesn't feel like 11 years ago,
Feels
right?
so recent that was an issue with planes and stuff.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
I feel like that nearly stopped me going somewhere. But was it Birmingham, Mike? No, we wouldn't have been going there on that date.
I feel like everyone actually has a story of that affecting them somehow.
I don't.
Which is...
I do,
which is-
actually.
No. Which is weird, because usually like something like that wouldn't really affect someone so much, but like everyone seems to just
No,
be the
we
time where it was like, oh fuck.
We went at the end of the summer, but it was the same year, yeah.
I knew a couple of people that got like stuck on holidays and stuff for ages and they had no money. They're like, fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the 9th of May, 1960, the contraceptive pill was made.
Really?
Yeah. There you go.
That's
Is that shit news?
1960 though, it's a lot older than I thought.
yeah.
Because Viagra was only made in 1998,
Really?
92. Yeah, in the 90s. It's mad.
6 years apart.
Yeah, but it was still in the
still in the 90s. Like,
still 3 decades.
It's a lot. It's a lot sooner, like more recent than you think. I thought it would have been the same time around, like
the 60s or 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Viagra took a lot longer.
I would have thought it was in Jesus' times.
Whack it with this stick; it'll work.
They all had Irish accents.
Hammer a nail into it, Jesus. You'll be grand.
Jesus. I'm so sorry to all the Catholics.
Anyone born in Jesus' times, I'm sorry.
sorry, Jerusalem. Sorry. Pontius Pilate, if
I'm
you're
sorry
listening.
to all the wise men,
High five.
including Balthazar.
Yeah. Billy Joel
I'm sorry.
was born on the 9th
No, wait,
of
one
May.
sec. Sorry, Tony, 1 second. I'm also sorry to that kid who had to play the sheep in the nativity play in their primary school. I'm sorry to you too.
Yeah.
But not about the offensive thing, just that you had to do that.
No fucking goat. You bollocks. Should have played the goat. Goats are cooler.
Whose birthday is it?
Goats are cooler, like,
if you ask me.
we take it to the zombie apocalypse if you're a go. So yeah, Billy Joel. Does anyone know anything about Billy Joel?
Billy Joel. I know that some people call him Billy Joel.
Start a fire.
Piano
That's
Man.
Oh yeah. Strictly Billy Joel.
Uptown girl.
Yeah, he's the Uptown girl.
She's been looking at my uptown.
Is that Billy Joel? Because I
original.
kind
And
of
every time
purposely
that I-
didn't look him up. I was like, I know Billy Joel.
Because you thought it was Westlife.
Yeah.
Downtown guy.
So
which Piano Man song?
Sing us.
Piano Man. Yeah.
That's not Billy Joel.
It is.
Really?
In the mood for melody.
Yeah. Yeah, it
You
is.
got us feeling alright. Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah, because he says Bill in his he says someone's talking to him and he calls him Bill.
I bet you I knew there'd be
And
loads
you know
of
that
songs
song?
I know about, but I just didn't look it up.
Do you know that song? He does that song as well. Despacito. in Puerto Rico.
Did he do the original of that? Did he?
Burritos.
He did, yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Taco, 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 burrito. Yeah.
Sorry to everyone of Hispanic.
Doritos. Have them with cheese Doritos.
Seeing how we talked about 10 years pandemic, the first ever case of Ebola was on the 9th of May.
What year do you know?
1994.
Really? I would have said Ebola was older than that.
Ebola was around or something, but the first proper case, like, recorded, I suppose, like, outbreak was Ebola. It infected something like 12 people or something in the surrounding area. 1926.
He's just staring blankly at the page.
I've got writing like fucking Dumbledore. You know what I mean? Richard Byrd was the first man.
No, I don't.
What?
What does Dumbledore write like?
Wait, I know who Richard Byrd was.
Who was it?
Richard Byrd was.
Think of the name.
Yeah, he was the first man to fly somewhere. He was
Yeah.
the first man to fly across the. I don't know what
to
the
the
fuck.
North Pole.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he's the one. He's the one who saw the fucking
Yeah.
soft Earth or Middle Earth or whatever.
Oh,
The Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth.
He wrote
Yeah,
about
yeah,
not
yeah,
seeing the
yeah.
Hollow Earth. Wow.
And is he the fella that when someone says a little dicky bird told me that they're talking about him?
Little birdie told me now.
Dickie Bird told me, yeah, because he's full of shit.
Oh yeah.
didn't
I was
see
like,
it.
how does that work with his name?
It's the most retarded thing in the world.
There's spaceships under there, and you know it, brother.
So ridiculous.
But yeah,
Well,
he
yeah,
was,
1926, 9th of May. That's why I picked the 9th of May. 10th of May had fucking random shit that I've never heard that nobody'd be interested in.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't random. That was all very
Well, you know what I
put
mean? This is
together.
more interesting. Like,
but that is interesting. I'm glad you did it. Tony.
yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you did it, Tony. I mean, kind of. This episode does drop. They all drop Sunday night
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
at
then,
1 minute past.
whatever.
You
midnight.
could be listening to that on what is still the 9 for you.
I don't really give a shit. But more important today, it's only shit news, so I don't give a shit.
If you haven't gone back to bed, then your clothes haven't changed color yet. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony, what's your next segment gonna be?
Oh, he's not finished yet, cunt.
Never finished.
Fucking hijacks his
finished.
his segment every week.
I need to sign off. But I haven't. I'm not going to sign off.
Come on, you have more facts. I can see more lines.
He does not have more.
1944, right? Jimmy Davis. Do you know who Jimmy Davis is?
I know the name, but I can't think who it is.
He became governor of Louisiana, right? Do you know who he is? He's the guy who wrote "You Are My Sunshine." You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy when skies are grey.
Mad, isn't it? So even back then, Americans were just
celebrity
taking celebrities and fucking. Yeah.
Jimmy Davis,
governor of
Louisiana.
Invented the hot sauce as well.
Not true. That was not true, is it?
No. That was on May 10th. That's why. Yeah, Nelson Mandela came up again.
Oh?
Yeah.
Why?
So 1994, the government of South Africa appointed Nelson Mandela as president.
Oh, really?
So they talked about it. I think a week later he's brought into office, but they voted it in. And by the way, a happy Mother's Day to all you Americans out there for the 9th of May. Yeah.
Happy
Mother's Day.
They actually say Maddie's Day. Happy Maddie's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Mom's Day.
Happy Matrix Day, yeah.
Happy you don't even have a fucking kettle.
Get your mother an electric kettle this Mother's Day.
Yeah, this past Mother's Day.
Yesterday.
And she can wait till next Mother's Day for it to boil.
Can I, for 1 second, just talk about how Tony has had a news segment? No one's ever said this, that Tony with a Y has a news segment and Tony with an I is a news reader. Like, we've never made this connection before.
Confusing.
They're nothing to do with each other.
Fair enough. Tony, that was some really shit news. Thanks very much.
No problem at all. If anybody's looking for shit news, go looking.
Facebook dating.
That's Tony signing off for shit news.
I've been Tony Williams.
You know.
You've been bored to death.
You've already turned off.
Shit news. Right, Mike, wrap it up.
Yeah, Mike,
okay,
there's no more Christmas.
Here we are.
Two more to do, Mike. Come on, 2 more to do, Mike.
Here we are at the end of the episode, and I have a question for you boys.
Left one.
Which of your ears is your favourite ear?
Mine is my left.
Mine's not my left because I was left in my deaf. I was deaf in my left ear for like fucking 10 of it, and then I realised I just had an ear infection and need to clean it out. So.
Did you say for 10 of it?
I could, yeah. When I was a kid, I just couldn't hear through my left ear.
Like
what's 10 of it mean?
10 years, like. 10 yeah, jeez. For 10 of it. I was deaf for 10 of it.
I was deaf for those years where you learn how to say things happen over years. Yeah.
Yeah, my left ear for like good 10 years. And then eventually I said to my mum when I was younger, and she was like, that's not normal. She brought me to it, and I had an ear infection, and they cleaned it out, and then I could hear. So I like my right one.
I've had those, but I was 30 and 31.
What's your favourite ear, Mike?
As usual, I have not thought about it.
Mine's my left one. And I'll tell you why, boys.
Why your left?
Because on headphones, there's a little dot on the left headphone, and you'll always know that that's for the left one. And it's very easy. Just bang, put it on your left ear. And I'm happy that it has it on my left ear.
Most earphones would always have it on both.
No, one. One dot on your left one.
One and then two.
No. What, am I fucking blind?
I think so.
Like, I'm supposed to be able to read Braille? No, I can just feel bumps. Like, I don't know how many.
What are you, Blind Boy Boat Club?
Nah. Apparently we're, what's it? Related podcasts or similar podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hope not.
I don't think so. But also similar to No Such Thing as a Fish, so we'll take that.
Or is this the dog?
All the way to the railway station.
Okay, so we're going to sign out. And I think, what episode are we on now today? 47?
47, man.
47, yeah.
40s. 47.
I'll wait to Kevin.
What? Okay. Episode 47. And I'd just like, before we do our little outro, to just bring up the fact that the first time we were doing outros, I didn't explain to you what I wanted to happen. And ever since, we've had like the weirdest outro ever.
Have we?
So I would say, I've been Big Mike, thanks, bye. And then I expect one of you to go like, and I've been Tony, bye. And I've been Liam, but instead what happened was I said, I've been Big Mike, thanks, bye. And then you guys just said bye without saying who you were.
Yeah.
And
so we'll do it differently this time.
We do it properly?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Are we going to fix it from here on?
We're going to fix it from here on.
Bob the Builder style.
Tony's coughing. So, we'll get past that. We'll do it properly.
I hope you've enjoyed episode
Tony's
47.
Like, so ready.
There were ups and downs. Tony coughed a bit. He coughed on the computer earlier. Tony's quite ill today, actually. Shit. Right. So I've been Big Mike. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
See you now.
You didn't fix it.